Hello, and if you don't know me, my name is Amy Lee and welcome to today's video. Feet Marco, who's just going to be walking in and out of camera. Well, today's Mental Health Monday video, I would like to talk about body image and how bodies aren't trends. Because I feel like this is an important thing to remember, and I've seen it be quite a present thing that I've talked to my friends about, so I kind of thought I'd bring it to the metaphorical table here, and we'll just have a quick discussion about that today. So, as this series progresses, I would like to stay comfy and cozy. So today, I'm not wearing my big pink jumper, I am actually sitting on a blanket, and I do have a friend with me. His name is Little Dylan. He is very destroyed. He's seen a lot of love, but he's joining me today, just in case you can't see him off camera because of my setup. If you are new to this series I started, I urge you to get as comfy and cozy as well, so please grab something nice and snuggly for the rest of the video. There we go, that's a lot better. But yeah, today is just a quick chat because I feel like I could ramble about this topic for ages, but I want to keep it short, sweet, to the point. So, as I said in the title, bodies are not trends, and I think that trends and fast fashion and stuff is so quick like this at the moment that trying to keep up with just clothing alone is really difficult. And I think that I've seen what goes hand in hand with this is people treating body types and styles like it's a kind of replaceable trend, like you can just hop from one type to the other. For example, things in the news about the Kardashians, who obviously had lots of surgery to have the more curves, and then it's been now there's like loads of posts about how they've had all the surgeries like removed, so now like skinny's back, and of just treating bodies like they're, I don't know, changeable. It's come up because I've noticed like over a 2-year period, the last time I really bought any jeans or anything for myself was like 2 years ago. And my body's changed a lot. I've outgrown them. I'm needing to buy some new clothes. And oh, that light really wanted to say hello. I'm needing to buy some new clothes, and I need to tell myself that that's okay, and hopefully help you and let you know that it's okay, that you need to buy new things. What I'm saying is your body is yours, and you can't compare it to anybody else in the world, because nobody else in the world is you or is going through what you're going through or doing what you do. So one of my friends, I'm calling her out because I know she's going to watch this, we've been talking and she's been comparing herself to other people a lot, and I'm like, how physically can we compare ourselves to other people when nobody else looks like us, genetically is made up like us, nobody else is lived our life? Because the way that you look and the way you present yourself, you know, you're not just a body, you're a whole person, and there's so much more to your body than just what it looks like. You know, the cuts and the scrapes and the grazes and the bruises and stretch marks, and you know, these things are like make us, they tell the story that we've been living, and I think that that's really cool. And it's something I've been thinking a lot about at the moment, just trying to accept it, and it's hard to accept because there's so much, we're brought up to just compare ourselves to other people, you know, with even like as young as like teen magazines, like, oh, hottest trend, this is the best people, and this is the prettiest person right now, and this is the most gorgeous successful influencer, and blah blah blah, and we should look like this and look like this and look like this. And people online telling you, you know, you should take these supplements, eat these things, look like this person, or you should be doing this to look like this because that's wrong. And you know, we just feel like you can get really consumed and wrapped up in this like cycle of like worrying, especially with social media apps like even Instagram and TikTok. Like people, we're so worried about what we look like and do we look cool enough, and like something that I used to do, so I feel like I always had to be like the most alternative and like the most different, and I see that in other people I know, that they feel like they need to be the most alternative and the most different and the most this and the most that, and they need to be like this person. But realistically, like, we can just look like ourselves. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not saying don't get piercings and tattoos, because I'm gonna cover myself in tattoos and I have a piercing, but that's what makes me me, and I'm not doing it because I feel like I need to be the most tattooed person more than this person. I'm not comparing myself to anybody else. I'm doing what I feel is right for myself and what aligns me with the most happiest and comfortable version of me. Another thing I would like to bring to the conversation is what you're doing right now. Like, if your body is changing, or you don't like you look, or if you feel like you should look like somebody else, just think, like, I'll talk about myself and hopefully will help you, but my body 2 years ago to my body now, they look completely different. I'll try and find a photo here, but completely different. And that Amy then, her body, she was doing adventure sports regularly. She was very physically active. She didn't have a consistent like eating plan, and she was running around like building this life, starting this life that I have now. So she was really busy, and whereas now, you know, the body Amy that I have right now and how I look, the body I have now and how I look, it falls in line with my life right now. It's a bit slower. I've relaxed, so I'm not burning everything off, and I've relaxed and filled out, and I've become comfortable. And I think that having a comfortable body for you, whatever that looks like and whatever shape that is kind of frowned upon. And I think that it's like, you know, you need to fit the trend or fit the style, and body positivity. I don't know. I can't speak much about it because I see a lot of toxicity in these videos that are trying to normalize this and normalize that and normalize this, because at the end of the day, normalizing that person is normalizing their body, but you may look similar, but you'll never be exactly like them. So it's just kind of, I don't think we should normalize bodies. I think we should just learn to accept ours. And I think the thing I fall for a lot, is the thing I struggle with, is going, oh, everybody, like, these persons are prettier than me, and that people, how can people like me, because there's so many other people similar to me that are so much prettier and so much this and so much that, but they're not me at the end of the day. They haven't got the story that comes with your body, and I think that's an important thing to remember. The story, it takes time. I'm not going to take that away and say it doesn't take time. It's taken me a very long time to grow into my body. I think that's the right way to phrase it. You grow into your body. You learn to look for things that you love, and that helps you grow into feeling comfortable. It's like, I learned it this way. I used to go out in really tight, have my belt really tight so it was uncomfortable, and that was me showing myself that I didn't feel comfortable in my body, therefore it was pointing out something that I needed to work on. And for me, that was the size of my waist doesn't define who I am, and is not worth. I'm not basing my worth on a size of my waist or the way that my body looks, or if I am the most feminine or most masculine looking person. I'm defining my worth on being myself and being authentically myself. Some advice that I have is what I used to do is I would look in the mirror at a certain time. I decided when I felt the most attractive, which was at 1 a.m. dancing in the mirror. That was about 2 years ago that I decided this. And I just decided that even when I felt bad, that's how I looked. That's exactly how I looked to everybody else. And once you walk around thinking that, that's how people perceive you, and that's the energy that you'll give off, and that's how you'll start to feel, which is really nice. And I actually don't have mirrors at the moment, which has been a really interesting experience because I have grown into my body that I feel comfortable in, and then when I see the reflection in the mirror of this body that is truly me and that I feel comfortable and safe and happy in, I had this criticizing voice that's like, oh well, you don't look like so and so, and this person looks like this, and you want to have a platform, so you should look, you know, you should be tiny waist and big bum and this and this. And realistically, that's not my voice. That is a voice that's been put in my head from social media and other people. Voice has been put in by other people and it's not mine, because I know the voice I am listening to is the one that feels comfortable and isn't worrying about how I look. And that doesn't mean you don't have to present yourself and dress nicely. It just means to listen to your body. If your body wants to wear lots of makeup and bright pink hair, slay. Listen to your body and do that, you know, even if that's not the trend right now. Or if your body wants to shave all your hair off, and just like learning to listen to your body rather than trying to keep up with what everybody else you believe and you perceive everyone else expects of you to look like. Because at the end of the day, what other people want you to look like, or what the media is trying to push you to look like, is not real. I'm laying on the floor now, but what I'm saying is be yourself, and that's okay, and tell yourself that every day. What a little rhyme. Just don't compare yourself to other people, because you're not them, and therefore there is no way for you to equally and rationally compare yourself to them, because they are not you and you're not them. So be yourself and slay in your own lane. I hope this video has helped in any way, shape or form. I know it was quite brief. If you did enjoy it, I can go a bit deeper. If you did enjoy it, thank you so much for watching and getting this far. Please like, subscribe, and comment just to show me that if you like my content, because I really just love to hear back from people. I love feedback, and I've been really enjoying this series, so I hope you have as well. So yeah, leave a little clicky on the button down there. Thank you so much, and I will be back later on in the week with another video. So until then, I will say goodbye. Bye. Is that right, huh?